Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to come on here and vent, but stay with me, you guys, because what I'm about to tell you is just unreal with this coronavirus crap. It is not, I'm not saying it's not real, but why is it every single time, and I've seen this on Facebook, why is it every single time we are in an election year that something goes on? We come out with some new kind of disease that's going to kill everybody, so everybody's got to go out and buy everything all up. So it's toilet paper. Who needs 100 rolls of toilet paper? I don't. I just want enough to get me through the week. Who needs 100 bottles of cleaner? Not me. I just want one. Enough to get me through the week. Who needs wipes? I don't even use wipes. I do not use Lysol wipes. I don't use any of that stuff. I use, and what people don't realize is my house doesn't have a lot of germs in it, and the reason being is because I'm smart. I'm not saying other people aren't smart, but you don't buy Clorox wipes. You buy paper towels. There was a lot of paper towels in that store today. People don't realize. You buy paper towels, and you buy 91% rubbing alcohol. That'll kill germs faster than bleach. I think so. And it's a lot healthier. It doesn't leave as much of a scent. And it doesn't kill you. I am partially allergic to bleach. I really can't use a lot of bleach. Because when I do use it, and I can't wear gloves, you guys. I cannot wear gloves with my hands because how they are. It tears my skin up. So I have to hurry up after I use the bleach. I have to hurry up. I got to wash my hands and I got to douse them in lotion. So, and I don't use a lot of bleach. I don't. So I've always had rubbing alcohol in my house to wash everything down, to wipe everything down. I take a Q-tip with rubbing alcohol and I clean my keyboard on my laptop. Because rubbing alcohol kills germs. To me, it kills germs. What do you think hospitals use? Hospitals don't use bleach. They use disinfectants. I don't know what they use, but I know they don't use a lot of bleach, if they even use any bleach in the hospitals. So anyways, I'm in the store today. And I'm going down. I always start at the back of the store and I work my way up instead of up and back and then back. So I went all the way to the back of the store. The back wall is all the dairy. It's got the milk, the eggs, sour cream, cottage cheese, yogurts, all that kind of stuff. There was not 1 gallon of milk in that store. There was gallons of milk. There was the little tiny milks, the little tiny milk, not the tiny ones, like the quarts. There was quarts, there was pints, there was half pints, but there was no gallons of milk. Not even the fat-free milk that I buy. Nobody buys fat-free milk. I mean, I'm not saying nobody does, but not many people buy fat-free. They're more 2% to whole. Fat-free, nobody really. That's always, like, ignored. I couldn't even get a gallon of milk. I could not even get 1 gallon of milk. Jason drinks milk. I put it in his eggs when I make him his omelets, his sandwiches, whatever. And then he uses that as cream for his coffee. I was like... okay, I'll just wait a couple days and come back and get it. I'm sure there's going to be more. So then I go on the back wall, and all the little cheese bags are gone, almost. And I'm like, the shopping trip is not going to be as fun as I thought it was going to be. So I got the big bag, huge bag of cheese. I always get the huge bag of cheese. The only time I buy little bags of cheese is if we're going to have tacos, and I get like the small bag of the Mexican cheese to put on our tacos and that. I don't get the huge bags of that. So I rarely buy little bags of cheese. So I'm going down the next aisle, which is the paper products aisle. The shelves were bare. They weren't almost empty. They were almost empty, to tell you the truth. And one of the employees was down there, and he's, as fast as he is throwing the toilet paper, the wipes and all that, they're pulling them off the shelves. And I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm like, where the hell is all the toilet paper at? I'm like, I don't buy toilet paper that often, even though I do have a toilet paper fetish. I'm one of those type of people that when I'm down like to my last 3 or 4 rolls, I have to go to the grocery store and get toilet paper. And I seen this lady, she had in her cart, she had 3 of the 18 packs of toilet paper, and I looked at her and I'm like, you buying all that? And she goes, yeah, what's it to you? And I said, I'd rather buy food. I'm like, are you going to be able to eat that toilet paper? She gave me a dirty look and walked away, and I'm like, it's the truth. Do not hoard the toilet paper, people. I mean, leave some for others. Not that I was going to buy the 18 pack, because I don't buy the 18 pack. I usually buy the 9 or the 12 pack of the Angel Soft. I couldn't even, there was no Angel Soft. There was no Charmin. There was no, I believe the other one is Cottonelle. There was none of that. They had the Meyer brand of, the one I like, Angel Soft. They had the Meyer brand of Angel Soft. They had 2 6-packs left, and I grabbed them, and I was like, you know what, I would only usually grab 1 pack, but I'm like, I'm grabbing 2 because who knows how long this toilet paper shortage is going to go on, you know? So then I bought, I needed paper towels, because what I do is, a lot of people don't realize this, is I take my paper towels, and I use my Windex to, you know, wipe everything down, like glass and all that, and I use rubbing alcohol to wipe other things, other surfaces down that I'm able to use the rubbing alcohol with. I don't just put rubbing alcohol on anything. I put it on, like, doorknobs and whatever, you know, to, and I do have Clorox spray. I have the Lysol spray in a can, but I've had it forever, and I'm still going to have it forever, because I don't use it that often. But people are hoarding this stuff. They're hoarding that. They're hoarding, the wipes, which I don't understand. I'm trying to keep my dog quiet. Hey, don't bark. And the wipes, I'm thinking to myself, buy paper towels. If you want wipes, buy paper towels and stick them in, like, maybe buy 1 can of those wipes. Buy paper towels, cut them in half, because I've done this before, and put whatever cleaner you want in there and add some water, and you got wipes. It's a lot cheaper that way, too, you guys. It's a lot cheaper that way. And there was none of the cleaner that I buy for my floor. I'm going to show you the cleaner that I buy for my floor, okay, you guys? I have a full bottle of it almost. No, about a half a bottle. This stuff right here. I love this stuff. It's Lysol. It's deep. It's called Clean Fresh Multi-Surface Cleaner, and it's the Cool It Iron Deck. This stuff has a really great smell, and it's made by Lysol. I couldn't find any of this, you guys. I couldn't find the, none of it. I couldn't find the smaller bottles, the bigger bottles, the spray bottles, the yellow stuff. I couldn't find any of it. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I couldn't buy any of it. Not that I really need it right now, but I'm going to need it before the week's over, because I wash my floors like every 2 or 3 days. My kitchen floor, not all my floors. I wash my kitchen floor like every 2 or 3 days. And, so, I don't know. Whoops. Sorry about that, you guys. I should actually put this on the tripod because my wrists and my hands are... My wrist and my hands are really numb because of my carpal tunnel. And I can't wear those wrist things all the time because they bother me. So anyways, I'm in the store, going down the aisles, and it's not just toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and that kind of stuff anymore. It has now gone down to food. So I went into the meat section thinking I'm going to get some hamburger because I'd like to make something with hamburger this week. There was no hamburger. There was no chicken that I buy the girls for their dinners. Because I buy, it's the huge pack. It's got 8 chicken breasts in it. And it usually lasts a little over a week, about a week, because me and Jason, I usually cut it up and put it in meals. And they usually go through almost a breast every day. There's no chicken. There's no nothing. There's no meat. So I go over to the, excuse me, I went over to the meat section, or not the meat section, I went over to the butcher section, and there was some sirloin, because I don't like any other kind of meat other than, excuse me, sirloin. I'm going to put this on my tripod. And I asked for 1.5 pounds, you guys. I asked for 1.5 pounds of the meat because I figured 2 meals, even 1 meal, and we would give the girls some hamburger because I like to give them some hamburger as a treat once in a while. I mean, I know it's not one of the best meats for them, but it's better than, excuse me. Okay, it's better than pork. It's much better than pork, you guys. So, because my sister said dogs cannot have pork. It's like, it's not good for them at all. So, because last night we had pork, and I couldn't give them any pork. So, and they would not eat their chicken because they knew we had pork, and they want pork because it's better than chicken, I guess. So, anyways, I'm going down the canned food aisle with the vegetables, the soups, the beans, and all that. The bean section, I'm not kidding you, the bean section was almost empty. And I laughed my butt off because I'm thinking to myself, eating all them beans going to give you gas and going to give you the poops. You're going to need that toilet paper. And the soup section was getting bare. The pasta section was almost empty. And what else? What other sections was it? Oh, some of it was so bad, like I said, you guys. So I was like, this is ridiculous. I got what I came to the store for, which I wanted a little more, because I didn't want to go to the grocery store this weekend, because I knew what was going to go on in the grocery store this weekend. I'm not going. I have enough food here to last me like 4 or 5 days. And, so I went down this one aisle. I can't remember what aisle it was. And there was these 3 ladies at the end. There was the one at the end cap with another lady. And then there was one lady standing next to them. But she was at the end of the aisle blocking people from getting out. And I wanted to get out. And I said, excuse me. And I said it really nice the first time. And she totally ignored me. Would not move. And I said, excuse me, can you please move so I can get out? And then she just keeps talking. I know she hears me because she kind of like moved her eyes a little to look toward me. And I said, excuse me, I'd like to get out, please. And she didn't move. And I swear, you guys, I'm a nice person, but I almost took my fist. And I wanted to. I calmed myself down. I turned my cart around. I said, rude ass beachies. That's exactly what I said. And I walked away. And I was like, I hope I don't run into them again. So, you guys, I'm telling you, this coronavirus, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm losing my voice because I don't know what's going on. This happens to me. See, now it's back. It happens to me a few times a day. I don't understand why it's doing this. So anyways, I'm going down the other aisles getting what I need. And I bought a pot roast. There were only 2 pot roasts in the store to choose from. I could not believe it. So I got a pot roast. I went down the aisle that has the potatoes, because I usually make the instant mashed potatoes. I forgot gravy, but that's fine. I'll always find gravy. Well, I went down I was down that aisle, and I like to get the beef stroganoff mix because I was going to make beef stroganoff. There was no beef stroganoff mix. I was so mad. This happened a couple weeks ago, too. There was no beef stroganoff, and I finally found it. So anyways, that happened, and I was like, my anxiety was so through the roof, you guys. It was so through the roof that I was having a panic attack in the store. So I went down by the fruit. I wanted to get some fruit. The fruit was picked over. The vegetables were picked over. Now, you guys, this store, if you're from Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, the greater, like the states in this area, you know what Meijer is. And I know there's offshoots of Meijer in other states. I can't remember what it's called, Fred Meyer or something like that. I think it's Fred Meyer. And it's a big store. It's like Walmart. The only difference between them and Walmart is the name. And, well, Walmart's cheaper, but I won't buy meat from Walmart. So anyways, I thought to myself, I have got to get out of this store. I have to get out of the store before I end up in a mental asylum or a mental ward or something, you guys. So, I mean, what I'm saying is, this coronavirus, this toilet paper issue we're having, and where is people stockpiling? Where are people stockpiling all this? Yesterday when I went to Meijer to get a couple things yesterday because I didn't want to do the full grocery store thing because I went to my mom and dad's house and I had to get a couple things on the way home for dinner because really we didn't have a lot of food in the house yesterday. So I went and got it yesterday, and yesterday was perfectly fine. I had went to another Meijer on the way home from my mom and dad's, and that one was fine, but that's a bigger Meijer as well. Anyways, so there was this guy in there. He had 2 carts. One cart was full of toilet paper. I'm not kidding you, he had to have 150 rolls of toilet paper in this cart. He had it mounted, and then he had underneath the cart full of toilet paper. And then in his other cart, he had, it was the hand sanitizer. He had 3 cases of water. He had wipes. He had, there was other things that he had in his cart. And I was like, people, this is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, you guys. What are you going to be able to eat that toilet paper? I keep telling myself, and I keep asking these people, are you going to be able to eat that toilet paper? Are you people buying food? I don't think anybody's realizing that you're going to need food if you're shut in for 2 weeks. You can't eat toilet paper. You can't eat hand sanitizer. You can't eat the wipes. By the time those people that are getting so anxious about buying that stuff, there's not going to be any food left because the food supply left because everybody's buying the food. We're going to have all the food like us because I have other food other than just food for 5 days. I just have 5 days worth of meats in an actual meal. I have side dishes. I have other stuff that I can cook if we are shut in for 2 weeks or 3 weeks at a time or whatever. I don't know. But they're going to be so wrapped up with their toilet paper and everything, and we're going to have all the food, and they're going to be like, oh my God, we didn't realize we needed food. And I wouldn't dare right now, you guys, I wouldn't dare go to a fast food and get food because of the simple fact is how many people with coronavirus are going in there, they're touching the screens, they're touching the counters, they're touching the tables, even in drive-through. I wouldn't do it. And then what if somebody has a coronavirus and they're holding, they're giving people the money, and then they take that cash, and then that person's got the coronavirus on them that work there, and then now they're touching our food if they don't wash their hands. I am not daring to go to any restaurant, any fast food. I normally cook at home anyways, you guys. I usually cook home 6 days a week. the 7th day we usually eat out or whatever. I don't even know if I want to eat out right now. But all I know is, excuse me, I have food. I have enough food to last. I mean, I could show you my refrigerator, I could show you my freezer, and I could show you my pantry, but it's all one big mess right now. I just got everything shoved in there. I went and I bought Jason his lunch meat today. Nobody's at the lunch meat counter because they're not even thinking about lunch meat. That's like one of the first things I would buy if I'm shut into my house, and buy bread, because I could easily just take 2 slices of bread, put a couple pieces of meat and cheese on a sandwich and make a sandwich. And that'll hold me off for a few hours, half the day or whatever. Buy snacks, buy chips. I mean, I know it's not the best thing for you, but I would buy chips. Nobody was down the chip aisle. I would buy chips. I would buy cookies. I'd buy crackers. I'd buy bread. Stuff that people aren't even thinking about right now. So, yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm losing my voice. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with me. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment with my cardiologist, and I'm hoping I don't lose my voice by then because I need to talk to him. So anyways, you guys, I'm watching all these videos on YouTube today about the coronavirus and how people are battling over toilet paper and all this other, and it's mainly toilet paper. It's not other things. It's toilet paper. And I'm like, what are you going to do with that? That's what I'm thinking to myself. What are you going to do with all that toilet paper? You going to eat it? What do you have in your house? Oh, a bunch of toilet paper. You got any food? No, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of wiping my butt. I don't know what people are thinking. Oh, great, you guys, I got my voice back, kind of. I don't know what people are thinking. The thing I was worried about that I bought, because, our dogs don't really go outside, is I bought a bunch of those training pads, because that's what we use. And, sorry, you guys, I'm wiping my face, and I know I shouldn't be, but my hands are washed. I just washed them not that long ago. But you guys, I bought training pads, not pants, for the dogs, because I might go into the store one day and not be able to find them because everybody else is thinking about that. So I bought 2 packs of 20 of them. So I have enough to last me a couple of weeks. Because, again, you guys, I wash my floors every 3 days, and that floor gets washed all the time that the dogs are on. I wash that floor every other day, every other, depending on how I'm feeling. And I have to change the pads out quite frequently. As soon as they go to the bathroom and use it, it's gone. I put the next one down. We go through so many of them pads. Yes, I know I'm going to get hate messages. Please don't tell me to take the dogs outside and let them go to the bathroom. You guys don't realize my dogs. My dogs they've always been indoor dogs before I met Jason, and he has trained them that way, and that's all they know. And you can't train something out of them that they already do, especially a Yorkie and a Chorkie. They're very stubborn dogs. So I just deal with it, and I told him the next time we get a dog, because we are going to we will have other dogs in the future. They are not being trained to go to the bathroom in the house. I don't care. I will not put up with that. I will not. They will go outside. They will go to the bathroom outside. And if they go to the bathroom in the house, they will get reprimanded. Right now, I can't reprimand them for something that's all they've known all their lives. So, that's that. I have got to show you something that I got Jason. Excuse me, you guys. One moment. I hope this doesn't follow you guys. Okay. So his mom bought me a coat for my birthday, okay? And it didn't fit. You guys, no, not my birthday. It was for Christmas. It didn't fit. It was a winter coat. I really don't need a winter coat. I do not know why she even bought me a winter coat. I really don't. And so it did not fit. It was way too tight. It was an extra large. It was an extra large. And when I usually buy coats, it's usually a 1X or a 2X because I like a lot of room. I don't like things tight on me. I never have. I don't want to feel like I'm being suffocated. That's just how I am. So, went to Macy's because that's where she got it at. Went to Macy's, and from the regular size to extra large, the coats were one price. As soon as I went up to the 1X and the 2X, the coats were $50 more. And I'm not kidding you. They were $50 more. And I'm like, I'm not spending another $50 for a coat that I really don't need. So I told Jason, I said, you know what? I don't really need anything. Well, I do need clothes, but I don't like a lot of the clothes from Macy's. It's expensive crap. I'm not kidding you. It's expensive crap. It's all overpriced shirts and pants that I am not willing to spend money on. Let's buy something for the house. Let's buy something that we can really actually use. So I got him a pair of pants, a pair of jeans, you guys. And it's really hard to shop for him because he's a 36. He's so tall. He's 6'9", and it's really hard to shop for him. So I actually found a pair of pants that were $50, and I was so happy. And I got socks for him, and I went back to my ordering thing because it said 10 to 13. Because I wanted to get socks for him that were 10 to 13 because his foot size is a size 14. They gave me boys. Socks. Boys 10 to 13 or something like that. And it said men's. I even showed him on the order thing. It said men's. They gave the wrong size. But you know what? I had already washed them. Took them out of the pack. I like to wash my clothes. I like to wash anything before I actually put it on. Because you don't know where these socks or anything's coming from. Or clothes. You don't know if it's got bugs or whatever on them. And I like to just wash and dry them. That's how He can't even wear the socks because he can't even get them over his feet because they're not kids socks. Well, they're kids socks. And didn't realize it until he opened it up. If he wouldn't have opened it up, I would have sent it back. But one thing we did get, I cannot wait to use this. I wish I could use it in the house because it's a wet and dry vac. And I think it would be awesome. But it is for the car. It's a Wagon Tech. It's a wet and dry vac for the car. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's really cool because it's got the end that goes into the not the battery, the charger port, and you can vacuum the car. And it's a wet and dry vac, which is really cool. And he's always wanted a wet and dry vac, but I told him, I said, why spend $100? Because the one he wants is like $100 and some dollars. I said, why spend $100 on a wet and dry vac when, you know, we can get this for the car and it's really little. You can leave it in the car. It's got 3 attachments. It's got the hose and it's got the cord that you put into the charger. And it's 120 watt. I don't know how good it would be. It's 120 watt with a 12 volt DC. So we'll see. And then the one end on here, it's an air inflator. So if we ever had anything that we needed to inflate air into, like a mattress or whatever, we got that end. So I thought that was really cool. That was only $30-some. And I was like, that was really cool. So I got that, and that's, I don't know, I just hope it works, you guys. I hope it works. But I'm going to get off here because I know he's probably getting ready to get off work because I know it's getting late. And I want to get this video up and running. So, sorry about the big rant, you guys. And sorry for the 30-minute video because this video is 30 minutes. I'm not going to edit it. I just want to get it out there. So, if you guys thought this video was helpful, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Help a sister out. And hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you guys can see my future videos. I am going to be posting more about this coronavirus, you guys, because I'm doing a lot of research on it. I haven't done research in the last couple days because I've been really busy with other things. So if you want to know any more information about it, if you want to know anything, just leave any comments down below, ask any questions, and I will be happy to answer them. You guys have a great day, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.